So here's the very first look at DOFLinx working with a game in a MAME emulator. So I've got Gallagher running over here on the machine on the left. On this machine I've got DOFLinx running, and they're actually talking via the network for testing purposes. And then down here I've got my Pinscape and output board, so I can look at the outputs that actually trigger. So to make DOFLinx believe that the MAME emulator started, I'm actually just using the calculator, so I'll just start that up on the screen here. And what that's done is the usual triggering of a process. There it goes. So it's triggered the process, believing that now MAME's running. If we have a look down here at the Pinscape, I've got over here, you can't really see the LED at the back there, but that one's changing colors. That's doing an RGB changing. I've got a color button here, so that's set to Dodger blue. That's just for a button color. And then in the front here, I've got an LED that's indicating the coin. So over on the MAME game itself, if I actually pause that, just hit P for pause, then we come over here, you'll see that it's actually picked up the pause. I'll hit the pause a couple of times so we can see it actually pick it up. So that's unpaused, that's paused again. So it's getting the message from MAME. It's not trying to do anything funky. It's actually just reading the MAME outputs. Then down here, I've got now an LED just fading up and down. So if you had your pause button fading up and down, that's what it would look like. What I'll do on the left-hand screen is I'll unpause the MAME game. You'll see it over here. And then what I'll do is press the coin button. Now the coin button will toggle some outputs. You can see those outputs toggling now, and I'll put another coin in. You can see a lot of them coming through there. What that's doing is you'll see those two LEDs flashing there. That's for player one, player two illuminations. So MAME itself is outputting all that stuff over the network. It's still sitting over here. You can see I've now got 2 credits ready to go. So if I actually start the game for 2 players, what happens over here is the outputs stop. And of course, because the outputs have stopped, so have the actions that DOFLinx are driving. So what you've got is another emulator that's actually providing triggers. So from MAME to DOFLinx, then DOFLinx will be able to drive all of its usual things, LEDs, output devices, MX LEDs, etc., etc. And this is sort of just the beginning. Next step for me is actually build my MAME cabinet. I've got a MAME coffee table, but I need to actually do the tablet now. The cabinet rather. And then I'll be able to put a new version of DOFLinx in there, and we'll be able to get MAME talking through to DOF.